If you are watching this video and you are under the age of 13, I guarantee you this video is not targeted towards you. Please stop now. Enjoy. Hello everybody, what's poppin'? It's your boy Yuridon here, and welcome to another episode of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. When we last left off, we had returned the king's red heron, and we now have to find some enthusiasm for him. Now you're probably going to be wondering what's up with what's going on right here in the corner. I'm like looking at my screen, I'm like, where do I point? And that is, I'm now doing face cam. A friend of mine recommended I should do face cam and see if I like it or not, because it allows me to kind of connect with y'all on a more visual basis. Like, when I play, I'm staring at the screen, but I'm also kind of paying attention, like making it look like I'm talking to you in person, which is something I really appreciate and I can connect with. It's different to say I like to connect with my audience, but like it's kind of hard to connect with people when they don't really get to see your face, and I understand why they're recommending this to me. So we're gonna try for a couple episodes, and I'd like it if y'all would say if you like it or if you don't like it, or if you want me to maybe do it like once every other week or once a month, like do a face cam special, something like that. I don't have any overlays yet to put on, so like that's why you just see like the webcam box itself. I couldn't find one that would fit. Anywho, let's get back into the game. Tidy. Then there's someone around here with a piece of heart to spare in it. It's the boy. Little boy. Pothead. No, wait. He's wearing a pot on his head. I didn't mean it to come out like that. The little person around here is him. And look at him, man. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot. You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I'd bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? Okay. How do you do, saucepan head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice are all living down here in the world, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, we're right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now, and that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of the stuff. If we give some of it to the King Tom, the whole town will be sort of it. Quick shop. Yeah. So we're wondering if you could spare some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'll do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. We're gonna use Take Heart on him and take some of that precious heart. And if only real life worked like this sometimes. The distilled spirit of get up and go. You obtained some enthusiasm. I have plenty of that. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types aren't used to spells, silly boy. They don't know what to make of them half the time. So does this mean King Tom's going to be alright now, Oliver? Yes, oh, that's my kid voice. Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everything else should start feeling better too. That's right, man. Your enthusiasm is going to put spring into everyone's step in it. That's great to hear. Until then, I'd better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. I just want to point out, so I'm surprised no one's clocked me on the fact that I keep saying your is misspelled. That's the way they spell it in England. My mother is English. If you don't believe me, go watch Tea Cozy Woman. And I didn't grow up learning the English spelling of things. I learned the American way. So like color is C-O-L-O-R here, and over there it's C-O-L-U-E-R. Your here is Y-O-U-R, there it's Y-O-U-R-E-R. So it's different to see the different spellings from different places. if that makes any sense. There's a dog in our room because we have food. Ooh, yum.
You just have to pick it because it's pain to cut.
So, we're gonna go give the king the enthusiasm now. Kind of exciting, you know, but I am also, like, excited. You know, we're pushing the storyline. I love this game so much already. And there's a lot of, like, you can tell there's a lot of work that Level 5 Studios put into it because of the whole, like, spelling thing and, like, trying to make the voices really nice. Meow. Oh, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these consistent interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty. It's just, we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it up especially for you, Catface. I'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life. It will strong teeth, glorious fur. I'm not sure that's... that sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty. Just a little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, ain't it? We're gonna do Give Heart. We're gonna give him some enthusiasm. Meow.
So, do you think it works?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Yeah? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize, Tidy, you know what to ask for, ain't it, Oni boy? Sure. Well, we need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Is that so? Strangely one feels as if he has had this conversation before. Now, one thinks of it, there is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten hidden away for safety in one's bedchamber. There is and one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall persist in it to you. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed he is, Your Majesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet, Oh, is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be little use without a spell to cast after all. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Springlock. Rejuvenate. Okay, those are great spells. Myo-ho-ho! You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to the form of glory, eh? What did you use to catch up with these, Your Majesty? None of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the Crowmaster store down in town that you were to be given permission to shop there. The Crowmaster store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? Meow, we're sure that you are an adventurer. One cannot help but fear the safety for such an innocent. No matter the Crowmaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out the wand, We sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and persist yourselves to one again in a short while. Alright, so we gotta go shopping now, which I'm not complaining about. I love to do me some shopping. However, my bank account does not. And that's the real tea. So, like, judging so far, it doesn't look like Oliver gets much equipment early on. I think we're going to be focusing on making our familiars stronger. Gracie's currently watching Bailey, like, eat his food, and it's hilarious. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, that was kind of ass. But yeah, I know, I'm not really sure about how we get familiars. I don't know if we have to, like, do find familiar in certain things, or if we're only restricted to having this one element until we get maybe a new party member later on. Who knows? So I'm really unsure. Okay.
Ah, it's you! His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you required, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So have a rock around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars.
Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir?
Ah, it seems an explanation is in order. Very well, then here crows nothing.
Yeah, I'm not reading this. It's basic knowledge. Everybody knows how to equip stuff to their, like, party members and their familiars. Gee, okay, as soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like an old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that the accessories and the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get your new wand off King Tom. And it clean forgot I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's get ahead for the palace. Let's see what he has. Wooden sword, well-worn sword, kitchen knife, sharpened stick, and then beast claw. I'm gonna buy a wooden shield as well. Okay. And that is not it. It is Y. Okay. Let's head back to King Tom's palace. The art style of this game is one thing I really love, the uniqueness of the buildings. Like for instance, the Hootenanny shop. Like, it's an owl, clearly. The Raven Master shop is a raven, or a crow, technically. Gracie!
Go! Go! Out!
And we can buy... Oh. Gracie's like... She's so funny. She's like, I have... He's like, over the table. He's stomping around, like, just to scare... Chest. Sealed by magic, you say? I say otherwise. Sandwich. Delish. I have to pay attention now and find secret things, you know? Oh, she's back in here now. Gracie!
Come on,
She's
let's go out. Let's go out. Let's go out.
Don't you look at me, I ain't giving you food, puppy. You have food downstairs. Oh boy, she's coming over to me. Hi, Gracie. She's not in frame. Where is she? Gracie? Look at that baby girl. Hi, what you doing? She's a precious little cutie pie. What are you doing? Gracie! Get out! Gracie, go! Quit trying to eat the trash! Gracie, go! Gracie! Listen! I know you think you're cute, but you need to leave. Okay? Now go. Oh, wait. I dropped my controller. Gracie! Go away! She thinks she's cute and shit, and she can get away with everything, but she can't. We'll stop you. I have something stuck in my throat. Oh, shoot. Yo, where's King Tom, though? She's back at the desk, and Bailey's desk trying to, like, get food. Oh, it's you, thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' heck, man, don't tell me old King Tom's gone and he got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know. As far as you know? As you restored after you restored His Majesty's heart-missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old one so he could give it to you by way of reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, and it's what's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeepers swear he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing to do for it, ain't it? What's that, Mr. Drippy? A sport of investigation, ain't it? Rightio, Helmface, you and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going to look for clues. Yes, understood. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well. In fact, come on, I'll tell you more when we're upside. Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? What about somewhere I know real well? Where do you think, clever cloaks? Motorville, ain't it? Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. Huh? What do you mean? You gotta remember the whole soulmate thing, ain't it? What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates, okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you in our world, eh? To save my mom. Exactly, and your ma is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your ma back over by there, ain't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing, so people in your world and my world are connected, not just Alicia and your mom, all people. They are, so? Exactly, there's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over here, over by here. And when someone in our world is in a potch, I have never heard that word, gonna have to look it up. You future editor yard, put potch's definition up on the screen now. You can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected, see, obviously when you think about it, and it. So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? That's right, but maybe not a person, and maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend, the Cat King. Our is spelled differently, and it's driving me crazy now as well. Huh? Well, Shopkeeper's Cat and King of Ding Dong Dell don't exactly similar stature-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's Cat, I don't think Flippin' heck, man, it's like pulling teeth. Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought yourself, hello, he's a spitting image of Timmy the cat. He is? I did. So you mean King Tom and Timmy Toldrum are but Miss Layla's cat. There's clever of you, better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, just like our King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're never very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You've just got to keep an open mind and peel the eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmates. Gee, I never knew. So, Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue on where King Tom's got himself to. So, magic up a gateway and let's go get over to your ward, shall we? You remember how to do that? Sure I do. Let's see how everyone back in Motorville is doing. X. Gate. Nope, not going to touch. Gateway. Yay, back home. And we're looking weirder than ever. So we gotta go to, Julia's Jewels. Layla's Milk Bar. Oh, Oliver, seeing you, I just don't know what to say, dear. It's fine, Miss Layla. I'm okay now. You are well, I'm pleased to hear that, honey. But if there's anything I can do, just let me know, won't you? Actually, there's something you can do for me right now, Miss Layla. You can tell me where Timmy is. Is he here in the store? Well, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen him. Timmy, where's my Timmy Toldrum? He must have run off somewhere, that little rascal. He's probably gone exploring, huh? Oi, Ollie boy, does this little situation remind you of anything? It sure does. It's just like what happened with King Tom. Bingo, we've got ourselves a missing cat in one world and a missing fat cat in another. And I reckon the reason why it'll be the same too. Wait. We have a oh, I was gonna say if it just had a missing cat and a missing fat cat, I'd be like, which one's which though? Because track down Timmy and you're sure to find the vital clue that'll help us solve the mystery. They're sharp of you, and here's your patch. And it, you know, in like the back of your hand. I'll solve the case of the missing cat in no time. I'm awfully sorry I couldn't help you, dearie. But you did help, Layla. Thanks, Miss Layla. I did? Well, alright then. Goodbye, dear. Goodbye, Miss Layla. Right, you Ollie boy. Let's start out of here. That way you know best. Shall we? Round your house, I mean. Sure, let's go. Like, just imagine hearing Oliver, like, talk to himself. Like, 'cause I don't know if they can see Drippy or not. Like, they must think he's, like, insane. Running in the middle of the road because I don't give a crap right now. Because there are no cars. And there's no sidewalk button for me to cross with. Oh shoot, it's P! Oliver, I'm sorry, Oliver. It's you. We haven't looked in your house yet, have we, Ollie boy? I'll run in there and check now. Be back in a bit. Oh sure, Mr. Drippy. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry you're all alone. Huh? Your mummy. You know about that? When Mum died, I thought she'd be gone forever. I thought I would be all alone. But now I can help her. I just need to finish what I started. Oh, I wanted to ask you, that wand, the one I found, did you leave it for me? Without it, I could have never gone to the other world. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about, but if I hadn't been for the wand, I'd still be all alone. Really? Really, really? Really, really. Hooray, I hope you can save your mummy, Oliver. Thanks, but who are you? And how do you know my name? I'm P. I've always known you, Oliver. Always? So your name is P, huh? Yeah. Yes, I'm P. Oh, hey, P. Have you seen a big old cat? His name is Timmy Toldrum. He has stripes all over and he's kind of fat. Mr. Kitty? I know Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty? I'll take you to Mr. Kitty, Oliver. Follow me. She must mean Timmy, right? Oi, Ollie boy, no sign of old Fatty the Mug in the house. I'm afraid, what are you doing standing around here by on your own, anyway? I might just know where to find Timmy, Mr. Drippy. You what? How? Where? Please, Pete, could you show us? What's all this then? Are you alright, Ollie boy? See, how Drippy feels right now is how I think everybody in the town probably feels about him when he's talking to Mr. Drippy. Like, they must think he's insane. So just like, I don't think Mr. Drippy will understand that ever. I want to get my septum pierced and get a piercing that looks like Mr. Drippy's lantern. I think that'd be hilarious. I wanna cosplay as Mr. Drippy. Oh, not that way. Oh, there he is. Is this where he is? Is this where Timmy is, P? Shh. Huh? Listen, what's that?
Squeak, squeak.
A mouse. Eh? Is there something through there? Is there? Timmy! Oh, he looks hurt. Oi, Timmy boy, pull yourself together, man. Looks like we better take him back to Lila. And it's Ollie boy. You're right. Thank you so much for showing us, Pete. Huh? But she was... Where'd she go? What are you standing around for, lazy bones? Get a flippin' move on. Okay, but do they see Drippy? Like, I know I'm talking about this topic a lot, but this is kind of like something I'm interested in now. Can, like, the people of Oliver's world see Drippy And if they can't, do they just see a floating cat right now? I want some art of this. Just Oliver running with a freaking floating cat following behind. Like, just, that looks... He'd probably look insane to everyone. Like, freaked out at least. Miss Layla, it's Timmy. Oh goodness, my Timmy told him whatever happened to you. Cutscene? Cutscene? Oh, thank you, dearie. You brought him all the way back home to Mommy. Wasn't he heavy? No, not really. Is he okay? Oh, don't worry about Timmy, Oliver. It's nothing serious. He's just a little tired, aren't you, aren't you, Timmy, dear? It doesn't take much to tire out a big old boy like you, doesn't it, Schnookums? Is that all? I was right to flippin' sick about him. But what was Timmy doing all the way down at the garage? Well, dearie, one of the customers told me about it. She said that Rusty's garage is just crawling with mice, and my dear old Timmy told her he just loves to chase the little devils. Timmy loves to chase mice, but he's so Thank you so much, Oliver, dear. Now I know that's where he disappeared to, so I can stop worrying about him. He was just getting a little exercise, weren't you, my Timmy told him. I guess I could learn a thing or two from you, huh? Too flipping right, you could. Oh, Drippy! Drippy! You savage! Okay, Miss Layla, I have to go now. It was nice seeing you. And you, dearie, just let me know if there's ever anything you need now, won't you? Tidy, you've worked it out too. I expected. And then Ollie boy, I don't think so, Mr. Drippy. Come on, man. Timmy's disappeared because he ran off chasing a mouse, didn't he? So the mouse is the clue, and it is King. Is it? King told him disappeared has to do with the mice too. Got it in on exactly. What does it have to do with the mice? I didn't finish what I'd like to say. But I'm sure I've heard someone saying something about the mice over in our world. Then we should go back to Ding Dong Dell and investigate. I just know we'll find something. Rightio, Ding Dong Dell it is. Alright. So we're going to use Gateway right in the public eye, and we're going to go back to Ding Dong Dell. But that is where I'm going to end it off for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you see, you can like, subscribe, and comment. That helps me along, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!